welcome to Sully's Kitchen. Let's get cooking. I've always liked to say that there's a lot of different ways to make things. Today, we are going to be making guacamole my way. And here's a cool little tip. Some of you might be familiar with it, but this is a whisk. Now, this is what I'm going to be mashing my avocado with. A lot of people use a fork. A lot of people use a potato masher. This is bomb. Give it a try. If you want to assure that, have you ever opened an avocado and it's brown inside? What I have read is that this little pit, if you see that it's on, that means that it's fresh inside. Now, when the pit is off, guess what? Air gets in that, and that's what causes it to get brown. Here's another quick tip for you. So the blade on this is a little dull, so I'm going to sharpen it up just a bit. And what I'm gonna do is run it over this porcelain back of this coffee mug. I just wanted to show you that you can sharpen your knife just by running the blade down the corner of this coffee mug. You're gonna be amazed at how sharp that is now. Here's another great tip for you. Take the pit out. You just hit it with the edge of this knife, twist. Or what you can do too is if it's a little less ripe and it's kind of having a hard time getting out, just stick your knife right here, push in, pull up, your pit comes out. Okay, so today I'm going to be using this little bowl here, and it's kind of handy. It has a lid already, so we aren't going to have to transfer it at all. Just going to take my spoon, run it around the corner, put it in the bowl, just like that. Okay, so once you have got your avocados in here, I'm gonna change it up. You can use a lime. Now don't get mad at me for using a lemon, but I'm showing you a different way to make guacamole. Now if you wanna just keep it the same old, go ahead and use a lime. I find that lemon tastes really, really good in guacamole. So you're gonna want to add about a good tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons lemon juice. Now towards the end of us making our guacamole, if you find it needs a little more zip, you can add a little more lemon. Sometimes when you're done, you throw these away. Don't throw them away. Put them in your water. Makes great lemon water. Awesome lemon water. Cheers, you guys. Cheers to health. Stay hydrated. I don't like a whole lot of cilantro. Now, if you like more cilantro, go ahead and add it. Just gonna add a little bit of cilantro. And then we're gonna add just a little tiny bit of onion. Now, like I said, if you like more onion, go ahead and add it. I don't like a whole lot of onion in mine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this really, really small. And I think that's probably enough right there. So basically you're gonna mince probably about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. Like I said, I don't like a whole lot of onion in mine, maybe just a little bit to flavor it. Now if you have different kinds of onion, you can use that, like a red onion. Red onions are really sweet, they're really good in this. I didn't have any, so that's what I used. Now we're gonna use a little bit of garlic powder. If you want to use real garlic, go ahead. That's probably 1/4 teaspoon. And then we're gonna use some, you can either use kosher salt, or I have some pink Himalayan, which is really good for you. Add your salt. Don't add too much, you can always come back and add more. Now we're gonna take our little whisk. This is a cool little item for this guacamole, guys. You're gonna like it. About a tablespoon of lime to finish it off. Let's try it. Perfect. Here's my chip of choice. I love Siete, it's grain-free, and the lime is ridiculously good. The plain is really good too. That's the ticket, so good. Okay, so I showed you three different tools that maybe you weren't used to using. Number one, a whisk to mash. Number two, a little handy juicer with the lemon or lime, whatever you want to use in here. And three, sharpening your knife on the back of a coffee mug. Now, if you have a really, really expensive knife, you're not going to want to do this, but mine is just a regular chef's knife. Here's another great tip to keep your guacamole from turning brown. Put the pit in it. Also, you're going to want to get some plastic wrap and push it down. Get all the air out of it. As much air as you can get out of it, the better. That way, and also too, if you want to squeeze a little more lime on top, that will help it from turning brown. So there you go, guacamole. Like I said, guys, you can make this guacamole any way you want. You can add more cilantro, some more onion. You can even add tomato. If you don't like the lemon suggestion, add a lime. My hope was just to show you a couple of different tips on making guacamole. And I know there's a billion ways to make it, so mine was just a little bit different. From Sully's kitchen to yours, I hope you learned something today. If you just took one thing away from this video, that would be great. If you like this tutorial of guacamole, please like and subscribe. I finished this off with some lime on top, and man, is it good. I hope nobody else wants any. Have a good night. Thank you for spending your time in Sully's kitchen. See you next time.